Just got back home from work. Want to give them a quick rundown, a quick synopsis of what we're gonna do today and why.
We're doing a compression test. On my MAZDASPEED6, I currently have a loose timing chain for my VVT.
Show them. We can show them real quick. Slap the chain
So
on
in the Gen 1, Speed 3, and the MAZDASPEED6, you can take the oil cap off, and then you can see how loose the timing chain is, which mine is very, very loose. Ah, that fucking hurts. Just turn the car off. But on the MAZDASPEED 3 first gen and the MAZDASPEED6s, you can check and see if your timing chain is loose and
via the oil cap.
Typically that means you need a new VVT unless you got to replace. If you got the VVT replaced, you generally don't have to replace it again. You just have to replace the timing chain and the tensioners on those because they're loosened up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm doing a compression test. Reason being is because if I have bad compression in the cylinders, there's no point in doing a VVT because I'm just gonna do the whole thing. Because if you do the VVT and then your engine blows up, there's no point because you have to rebuild the engine anyway. You have to take the whole thing apart again. In order not to do that, we're gonna do a quick compression test and make sure that compression is in a range between 160 and 185 compression. The best you want is consistent compression. That's it. If it's a low, I mean, obviously you don't want it low, but as long as it's consistent, you're fine.
The reason we're wearing masks is because we're at my house and my dad gets really anal if I don't wear a mask. Mind you, I work this close to the kid all day, every day. Yet he still wants me to wear a mask when we're outside my house. But you know, I guess better safe than sorry, but also I'm with this kid every day. If you have Corona, I have. There's no getting around that.
I was gonna get a Subaru, found this thing, and I kind of wish I got a Subaru. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It'd be worse.
Kidding.
No, because the VVT, the thing is, we all know that's almost a must with the first gen.
And the Gen 1s, they go bad.
They almost always go bad.
Everything in the Gen 1s is a pain in the ass. I just got this car about a month ago. It was fine, it's working good. I'm an idiot and I went on the Stage 0 Cobb tune because I got the Cobb access port. Getting a professional tune, I already have full bolt-ons, I just have to put it on. Justin's working on your tune. Yeah, I already have a base map coming. I already paid for all that stuff. I'm just waiting for it to come up. I'm waiting for my top mount intercooler from Cork Sport to come in. The stock one is ass. There's just no other way to put it. It's just ass, it sucks. I'm getting a full 3-inch Cork Sport intake, GFB, fully adjustable blow-off valve for either
Spons
50/50 full recirc or full VTA. And what else? I have a high pressure fuel pump from Autotech. Like I said, I've already gotten all that stuff. We're that far. All I have to do is, I already checked the timing chain. It's loose as hell. I have to fix that. And I'm gonna do the VVT, obviously, because it makes no fucking point in not doing everything all at once, so that way shit doesn't blow up. So the timing doesn't fuck up, and I'm not going into boost. If this happens to you, and you don't have the money or time to put into it right now, do not go into boost. Let's do this and see.
You're like on 2% fuel, by the way. After the
yeah,
whole
we just
day.
worked a 9-hour shift. And then we're doing this because car problems, that's why, and car guy. If your engine bay is completely stock, you're gonna have the plastic filler that goes on top of the intercooler. I took mine off just because it's a pain in the ass to take off all the time. And so we don't have a ratchet. Oh, we do, we just can't find it. Typical shit. So I have a breaker bar. That's gonna be fun. As soon as you take the intercooler off, all you have to do is take the coil packs out and the spark plugs, and that's it. So this is the biggest pain in the ass.
Brighter than your motherfucking hype beams, yeah. And she clean, yeah, she be icy. Met a mama and her mama really like me. I've been trying to cut this shorty for a grip. The way she looking, you would think this chick was having sin. Yeah, always on my mind like she been paying rent. Yeah, let her read my notes and I got no regrets. She hit my wounds with just one kiss like she my medicine. Ain't no secret cause I tell my baby every.
Yeah, it's
fucking shorty can't. I see a message on my phone, my heart be harder, damn. Yeah, ain't no work for other niggas, I'm her dirty damn. Yeah, she fuck with the playlist, yeah, we love the jam. We bump Uzi, then go stupid like a caveman. And she love my music cause she is a fan. Yeah. Shorty sweet just like my ice cream.
Oh, that was pretty easy. I never actually saw underneath this before.
These are 8 mils. God, those are fucking rusty.
Okay. You don't have to take any fuses out of the fuse box like you do in the 2nd gen MAZDASPEED 3 in order for no fuel to go inside of the cylinder. You just have to, when you're cranking, when the compression tester is in, you just have to press the clutch and the gas fully pressed in at the same time as you're cranking the engine. That's how you don't allow fuel to go inside of the cylinders. Let's take out these bitches.
Yeah, we just gonna blast past all of them haters. We ain't gonna front with them instigators. They all really jealous cause they just tryna be us. Baby girl.
There we go. Okay, you gotta hammer it off. This sucks. It's coming out the fucking... Okay. There we go. Alright, that's one.
It's just rusty, man.
Yeah.
Ice cream, she just smile brighter than your motherfucking high beams. Yeah, and she clean, yeah, she be icy. Met her.
What'd you do?
Took coil packs out. So there's one 8mm bolt on each coil pack. You can't miss it. It's not on there very, very tight. However, if you have a MAZDASPEED6 or a Speed 3, obviously if you're watching this video, it's gonna be underneath your intercooler. So it could be rusty like mine was. $20 for a set of... What the hell is that? Oh, yeah. Sometimes I'm an idiot and don't really know what the fuck is going on. Oh, simple as fuck.
I wonder how these spark plugs look too.
I can only imagine. I didn't change these spark plugs and I just got this car. This MAZDASPEED6 has 207,000 miles on it. All stock, there's nothing different about it. I put a high pressure fuel pump on it.
That's it so far.
And that's all it has. Like I said, it's gonna have full bolt-ons. Don't ever put aftermarket anything, intake, intercooler, blow-off valve that's a full VTA, nothing unless you have a tune. You will blow up your engine. I don't care who says, oh, I had it on for a month. Shut up. You got lucky.
Don't want to skip timing.
No.
That's why you got to replace that shit too if it's sloppy doppy like his. Magnet, sir. By the way, guys, this is definitely where you want your tools, in the middle of the street. Or your bolts, rather.
Shut the fuck up.
How is it? Oh, it's actually not that bad. If the tips were white, it'd be bad. It's not terrible though.
It's not? Okay, so...
It's not great. It's not good, but it's not like... I mean, that's not good.
Is there oil in that?
It's just old, bro.
Yeah. You don't want oil in your spark plugs.
No, you definitely do.
Bottom, yeah.
I like oil in my coolant.
It's called a blown head gasket. Ah, that's hot as fuck.
Just lay it somewhere.
Shut up. Shut up, Karen. I hope she's watching this. His girlfriend's name is Karen. I make fun of her all the time. Karen. Listen.
Cylinder inspection.
Okay, no oil above it, which means that oil's not escaping, which is good. It means no oil leaks.
Yet your car is consuming a lot of oil.
It's a turbo. The turbo's seals are broken, so it's burning fucking oil. Learned that shit the hard way.
Yeah, you checked your oil and you had none.
Good. They must have been changed right before I bought it.
Yeah, maybe.
Hopefully this fits in the first time. Of course not. Why would it work the first time?
You sure? Hold on.
Hold on. I lied. And for this, just hand tighten it, please. Don't tighten it over because you have to take the fucking hose out, and people that over tighten it, they wind up breaking the fucking hose and shit happens. I lied. I've never met anyone that's over tightened this before in my life, so. All right, so hold that, leave that there, check your compression. The best way, the only way to do this is without fucking up your car and having having gas go in the cylinder, is you have to hold the clutch all the way in. Don't say it's all the way down until it's at the floor, you know, whatever. And then press the gas in at the same time all the way in. And as you're doing that, make sure the car's in neutral and crank it and don't stop. Do like 7 or 8 cranks. We'll see what we got for compression. I'm hoping that it's between 160 and 185. If it's 185 on all cylinders, it's perfect. We're good.
Oh yeah, dude.
What is it?
Cylinder 4 is happy, bro. I think it's 175.
175?
That's so close to 180.
Yeah, it is.
To 176.
So, 175. I'm gonna do cylinder 3, then 2, then 1. It doesn't matter which order you do this in. It's just for my sanity and me not being a dumbass and to keep all the numbers in my head. So right here, so see how it's, I did the 4th cylinder and the compression is at 171. To release that when you're on cylinder 3, there's a little black knob right here. Press that in and it releases the air. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Then do it again for 3 more times. 3, 2, 1.
We got 171 again. Slightly above 170.
That's good.
That's consistent so far. Actually, I'm sorry. That's 175.
Can you read correctly?
Yeah, I can. I just fucking corrected myself. Fuck you.
They say not to get a shitty compression tester. I'm not made of money. This thing cost me 30 bucks at AutoZone, so.
I mean, it's better than the Harbor Freight one.
Let me release this pressure. Yeah, don't ever go to Harbor Freight for a compression tester.
Well, undo it. Go to cylinder 2.
See, I'm not thinking. See, this is the stupidity coming out. So far, so I'm not gonna say that. We're only on cylinder 2. Not jinxing this shit.
It's scary.
It is pretty scary because this is gonna determine whether it's a full engine rebuild or if it's a VVT.
Jeez.
You didn't say anything good.
No, dude, that's like 185.
Nah.
Yeah, bro, look at it. I peaked at 185. You got some good ass compression.
Fuck, 185,
yeah.
Jesus, that's pretty good.
207,000 mile motor, by the way. My Mazda Speed 3, my Gen 2. Hold on, I'll show them. My winter beater stop. My Gen 2 Speed 3, lowered, by the way. Ignore my black front wheels because I painted those and not my stock. Anyway, I had 185 compression across all cylinders. Only cylinder 2 had 184, I believe. But we just rounded it up because that was pretty perfect.
Last one before we run out of daylight. Cylinder 1.
Come on.
2, 1.
Oh, man.
What?
180!
Fuck you, why do you do that shit? Fucking aggravates me. 180 on the dot, exactly, too. That's funny.
Cylinder 1, 180. You got some healthy,
Wow, so the lowest compression is 171. Yeah, 171 cylinder 4, 175 cylinder 3, 185 cylinder 2, and 180 cylinder 4. Oh, 1, whatever. Sorry. That's all she wrote. Now, just take this out and just assemble everything back in. All right, so we did it again. So we ran it once.
My dad's driving my Saab.
And then we did it a second time just to make sure and verify. So these are the numbers. I'll show you. So cylinder 4, the first time we got 185 compression. The second time we got 186. Cylinder 3, 175 the first time and 181 the second time. Cylinder 2, we got 185 the first time and 181 the second time, but it's still consistent. And then cylinder 1, we had the first time was 180 and the second time was 178. So the compression is within 6 every time, which is very consistent.
Yeah.
You want it within 10. If it's within 10, you're good. Above 170 is perfect. You know, it's 178 and 175, those are great numbers, but like I said, you're looking for consistency. So just to put this in perspective, I'm gonna put this right on the camera, and those are the numbers. So before the commas the first time, and then after the commas the second time. And that's it. Good news is I don't have to do a full engine rebuild. Car starts right up, it doesn't feel like it's losing compression, doesn't slow down, doesn't bug, doesn't do anything like that. I just want to double check and make sure that everything was fine before I decided to do the whole VVT assembly kit and get everything fixed. VVT kits cost around 450 bucks, between 450 and 480 for a good kit. No, everything's good. We're gonna put everything back together and we're gonna do the VVT. We're gonna order a new VVT kit and get that put in.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys know that you always want to check your compression on your car, especially if you have a stock car. It's a new car, you don't know about its previous history. I look ugly, I have a bunch of dandruff. Oh wait, my dad's gone. I can take my fucking mask off. Yeah, just always make sure, you always want to make sure you have good compression before you start modding your car, because once you start modding it and your car's already unhealthy, chances are it's not going to respond to the mods that well. Or if it does respond to the mods, it's not going to be as good as it should be, and maybe you're going to need a new engine down the road. Yeah, the modding your car doesn't help make your engine better. You need a healthy engine to mod your car. If you mod your car with an unhealthy engine, it's not usually the best. I mean, you could do it, but sometimes you'll run lower numbers. Your car's not going to be as good. It's basically not worth modding or blowing up a car with bad compression unless that's what you want to do before building it. But we have a healthy motor, which means our future mods, which he got a tune and we're gonna slap on a bunch of parts. It should gain probably about 70 wheel from factory. Sounds like my Saab. You talk how I text.
What does that mean?
Long. A lot.
I'm giving all the information I can in those sorts.
You ramble a little bit, a little too much.
Sorry, I don't have it. I'm not grammatically correct.
Not grammatically. I'm like, keep it a little shorter and concise. All right, thank you guys for watching. End the video. I have half a mask in my mouth. That's why I can't talk.
By the way, these spark plugs, It's 11 to 16 foot-pounds. Do 15. 15 is a safe bet. That way you don't over-torque it, and just in case you go over a pound. I always torque it to 15 pounds. You don't have to like, comment, or subscribe. I don't give a shit what you do. I hope this helped. If you have questions, just comment down below, and we'll see if we can get back to you as soon as possible. If not, fuck off. I don't know what to tell you.